Hi, you're coming here from another big festival. So how is your experience touring in this big festival rather than in smaller gigs, something like that? So how is your first impression here in Milan?
This doesn't look particularly small. This looks huge. It's I don't know how many people are going to show up, but yeah, it's not what we're used to. I'm surprised how well our show how effective it is in a large space and even for a large crowd. So it gives me confidence that it can be done. Yeah.
How was your sound check?
Good, very boomy. It's the reverb in here lasts forever and it's very clean. But I think if there are people out on the floor, it will be a little bit less. But I like it. It sounds like underwater.
You had an artistic break for a while. You dedicated yourselves to your families, or I read to gardening or something like that. So how is your comeback to music?
It's just beginning. It's refreshing, and it's been refreshing. And I think we've grown in many different aspects. So you'll hear in our new records which direction we're going. But I think we've taken a big step, and you can hear a lot of it already in the show tonight. There's some new material in there that will be on the record, and
that will be released in a month or something.
July 20th. Yep.
So a very good advance for your fans and a good taste for the album. And reading your press release, this album has been defined a perfect, unstable equilibrium of beauty, nonsense, and accessibility. Can you comment?
Who wrote that?
yeah, well, I didn't, but it's hard for us actually to describe our music in anything but the music itself. I think to a certain degree it's accurate. There is a a degree of humor and say literary aspect and playfulness, but it's all compiled into music. That's what it's really got to be. It's nothing else but that in the end. So.
How different will it be, this album, from your past works? If you can find microscopic differences.
No, they're macroscopic differences. I think. I think it'll be.
For your micro sounds.
Yeah, I think it's got the same level of detail that we want to achieve on the record. There's a lot of sounds from a lot of different places that are in it. And we wanted to do something more energetic on this record, so it's a little bit harder, a little bit faster. We're kind of leaving the kind of folk-tronica that we were labeled as previously behind a little bit, and digging into sounds from the collection that are more analog-based, and there's a different style of percussion that we're using now, and I think the visuals are coming more simultaneously with the audio now.
You still use weird instruments like the office shelves and something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of experimentation that goes on in recording.
What about the visuals, as you mentioned?
Well, I mean, we started making videos about 5 years ago when we started playing live, and it was really meant for our live shows, which I guess they still are. The thing is that with the early videos, we retrofitted more or less video to the music because the music already existed, and now we have the opportunity to actually move much more toward a simultaneous creation of video and music, which is it's a great opportunity. So when we now look at raw material and video, we don't only go for the visuals, we also select it on the quality of the audio.
And it seems that your music fits very well with the soundtracks. Is that still going on, or for
What do you mean?
for documentaries or films?
Yeah, it's surprising. But yeah, I think there's for the more instrumental material, it's useful to people. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later.